Hi there. This is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Wow, I look like crap. Anyway, hold on, let me change my camera here. That's better. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a timeless reading, which means whenever you come across it is when you are meant to see it. It is also general, which means it is not going to resonate for every Leo out there, so just take what fits for you. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. My hands don't want to work. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs, or a later reading, because we are not all on the same timeline. Your messages will be there. So if you are a cross watcher and you are interested in a Leo, keep in mind energy is fluid. So this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either and I will set you up with a personal reading. I don't really post a lot on my Facebook page, but that is a very easy way to message me and get a hold of me to set up a reading. I usually have readings back within 24 to 48 hours of receipt of payment. So I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. You're going to hear my neighbor kids outside playing. They should be in school. I don't know why they're not. There's like 5 of them, all from the same family, and they are not in school right now because school started last week or a few days ago. This is Friday, right? Yeah. Anyway. Not complaining. It's just they took a rock and bashed up the side of my car last week. And yeah. Anyway. And of course their family did absolutely nothing about it. Stick around to the end of the reading. I will go through all 12 zodiac signs and get hidden messages from each sign for you, for whoever you're dealing with. And I want to thank you all for being here and bearing with me as I took a little bit of time off to get my son back to college, and I had a housing inspection and had to do a bunch of cleaning and stuff. So I just didn't have a lot of time, but I'm glad to be back. You know, life, it happens. But I'm feeling, you know, like I said, we're not all on the same timeline. And this is going to be for a Leo who is dealing with a toxic partner, as this is a love reading, okay? Because the song I had coming through was Janis Joplin, Piece of My Heart. Didn't I make you feel like you were the only man? And didn't I give you everything that a woman possibly can? You know I did. And each time I tell myself, well, I think I've had enough, but I'm going to show you, baby, that a woman can be tough. So just come on, come on. I love Janis Joplin. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break another little piece of my heart. I know you will. Have another little piece of my heart. You know you got it if it makes you feel good. You're out on the streets looking good, and deep down in your heart, I guess you know that it ain't right. You never hear me crying, but you know I cry all the time. But each time I tell myself that I can't stand the pain, but when you hold me in your arms, I'll sing it once again. Take another little piece of my heart. The song is about being in a toxic relationship, and you know somebody does not treat you right, and you know somebody does not, they're out messing around, doing things they shouldn't be doing behind your back, lying, cheating, whatever. But you're so addicted to their energy, you're so in love with them that you're just like, okay, go ahead and break my heart. It's okay. It's okay for you to treat me like crap. So this is probably not going to resonate for a lot of people, but if you are in that kind of situation, this is going to be a message for you. Okay, let's get you a couple here from the animal oracle. Okay, we have dove spirit and swan spirit, 2 birds. Okay, be peace and time for a deep dive. It's time to really get down. Oh, I feel a talk coming on with somebody. I feel like you're going to tell somebody about themselves and about how they make you feel, but with the dove spirit here is a reminder of don't like go off on them. do it in a way that doesn't cause a lot of drama, doesn't cause a lot of, you know, like there have been times that I have cut people out of my life and they want to know, they want an explanation, they want to, and it's like, no, I have boundaries. You know, you don't have to like tell somebody about themselves and tell them, no, you're a piece of crap and everything. No, just, it's like, no, I don't like what you do. You've hurt me and I don't need to take this, you know, and that's that. You don't need to like go off and like tell somebody about themselves. It's just simply you creating boundaries for yourself and letting somebody know, no, I do not have to be treated like this. I'm better than this. I deserve more than this. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes you gotta realize that even though it hurts, you know, you gotta let some toxic people go sometimes. You know, it doesn't matter how you feel. It's how is this person affecting your way of life? Okay. There have been people that I kept in my life for way longer than they should have. And it was pointed out to me by several people. Look at how it's affecting your mental health. Look at how it's affecting your physical health. Because I had gained a lot of weight and I was depressed. And, you know, it took other people pointing that out to me to look at the decline in my own self to realize, oh, this isn't good for me. This has to go, you know? So you got to do what's best for you, for your own spirit, for your own sense of well-being, okay? So what's going on in the recent past energy here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Recent past energy. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That's your energy there. Queen of Wands is a very fiery, passionate, she usually has a sunflower on the card with her. In this case, she has a sunflower pendant on her chest next to her heart. Now, sunflowers, you know, young sunflowers anyway, I learned recently that adult sunflowers do not follow the sun. I actually got into a whole argument with somebody about it. And then I had to go do my own research, and I'm like, yes, once they get to a certain age, they no longer follow the sun because they have matured enough. But young sunflowers, they follow the sun across the sky. They follow happiness. Her happiness is in her heart, in herself. So what is this Queen of Wands? You got to be happy for you. Somebody else does not create. Sometimes you got to weigh, and I don't know why I keep talking about it. Sometimes you got to weigh the pros and cons. It's like, you know, the bad things somebody brings to your life, the drama, the conflict, the chaos, you know, as compared to what joy do they bring to your life, okay? What's this Queen of Wands about here in the recent past for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm feeling very much you moving forward from something, trying to find happiness, you know, in you, but constantly being reminded of the memories of somebody, possibly whoever this toxic person is. I feel like you're moving forward, okay? You're finding happiness within yourself, not from somebody else, not from an exterior, you know, person. But it seems like you're still, with the Page of Swords here, I feel like you're still watching this person, okay? And you're watching them, you know, you might be watching their social media, or you might be, you know, keeping an eye on them, stalking them basically on social media. You're moving forward, but when you're still watching everything somebody does, it triggers those memories, those nostalgia. Oh, I remember when we used to do this, and oh, I remember when we used to do that. Okay. So what's the current energy here? Current energy here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Current energy. Again, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Moving forward with intention. Yeah, I call the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Coins, my turtle knight. It's the slowest moving knight in the deck, but his intentions are set. They do not waver. He always does what he says he's going to do. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? Six of Wands. The Sun and the Lovers, Gemini energy. Ooh. Okay. I think you've moved on from this. You're still... how do I put this? Okay, you're moving forward. Sometimes that's a minute at a time, you know, an hour at a time, a day at a time, hour at a time, even a minute at a time. But you are moving forward from something. Following the heart, the happiness within yourself. And I feel like as you do this, you are starting to... people are starting to notice you. You are getting some kind of recognition. And I feel like there is somebody with this Lovers and Sun card here. You got somebody new here making you happy. Okay, so with that, take a deep dive, whatnot. Okay, well, first let's see what the challenges are here. Because I feel like, you know, people are seeing that you have moved forward, that you are progressing, advancing, moving away from something that I feel like you were dwelling on here in the past. I feel like you stopped watching somebody, stopped thinking so much, letting somebody live rent-free in your head. And I feel like you're continuing to move forward. And as you're moving forward, you're being noticed, okay? And there is somebody here that might be piquing your interest, might be making you happy. What's the challenge here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? What's the challenge here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Two of Wands. You're still not letting go of the past. You have somebody coming in that sees you. This is a soul contract. This is a divinely guided connection brought to you, you know, for your happiness as you're moving forward. But the problem here is you're still holding on to the past. What's this Two of Wands about? What's this Two of Wands about here in the challenges? Nine of Cups. Justice card, Libra energy. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. You're not letting go of the past. You're not finding peace within yourself. You're not, because you're still holding on to something. And this is throwing you out of balance. You're not trusting your inner spirit. You're not. Whatever this was in the past that got you all trapped, like you, as you move forward, you're getting recognized. More people are noticing you. You're getting, you know, you feel happier, but yet you're still holding on to the past. And this is preventing you from being whole in yourself because you're still holding on. Finding your happiness, your wish fulfillment, finding your balance because you're not... There's some kind of truth here that remains unspoken, is what I'm feeling. Because in this Justice card, she's holding the sword of truth. That's that deep dive that needs to be taken. Is somebody... Is this past person still trying to keep you stuck? Keep you from moving forward? Get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. I'm not psychic. By all means, don't take tarot card readings with a grain of salt. They're really just here to help people get a different perspective if it resonates on their situation. I do this. I've been doing this for 3 years on YouTube. Only have 850. I've never done it for subscribers. I've never done it for fame, anything to make money off of, anything like that. I mean, I do readings here and there for people, but you know, this is just something that I love doing because I have the ability to do it. Makes me feel good to do it, makes my brain work in a different way, see things in a different way. And I literally, I just get off on people telling me that they got something out of my reading, that I helped them, that if I could just help one person, that's what it's all for. So by all means, don't take this. I mean, we all have free will. The future has not been written yet, but the potential outcome for this story for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. 4 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Okay. So I feel like you're taking a time out from the spotlight, because I feel like, now if this is not you, this is the other person that is putting themselves out there for a lot of attention. Okay. And that's what's keeping you stuck, because you see that. So I feel like here in the future with this 4 of Swords and this 6 of Wands, you're taking a break from watching somebody get attention. That's what's going to help you move on. The fact that you're still holding on and still watching somebody and still seeing somebody and the way they act and the way they do things, okay, that's keeping you stuck to them. But if you take a break from seeing that, if you take a break from, that's going to help you move on. What's this 6 of Swords and 4 of Swords and 6 of Wands about? I said 6 of Swords. Yeah, moving on. The Magician, 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, okay. 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. You walking away. Now, if this is not you getting attention, this is them getting attention. This is them being happy, and that, you know, you're moving on from that, and that's keeping you stuck. You're moving forward slowly. If you take a break from whatever this person's attention whoring or whatever it is they're doing, okay, you walk away from this. 8 of Cups. Realize with this Magician card here that you have the power to have what it is that you want to become whole in yourself, to find your own wish fulfillment. And once you walk away from this, once you take a break from the attention, whatnot, that's when the 7 of Cups comes in. This is new options. This is attention for you. This one's kind of all over the place, because this can go one of two ways. You could be getting attention that you're not ready for because you're still holding on to the past, or they could be getting a lot of attention and that's keeping you stuck from moving on from the past. Regardless of which it is, once you walk away from whatever this situation is completely, this person that continued to keep you stuck. Now, the 8 of Cups is, you know, you've done all you can and you walk away peacefully, okay? Notice there's no drama, there's no chaos. It's just a peaceful walking away. That's the B piece. I feel like you're going to tell, you know, I don't need to deal with this anymore. You're coming back to this message from the oracles. I don't need to deal with this anymore. It does not make me happy. I know that I have the power within myself to be happy, to find my own happiness. But in order to do that, I have to stop dealing with you. And I feel like, just like it usually happens, once you totally break free from somebody and start focusing on yourself, that's when those options come in. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit. Ooh. Page of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Page of Pentacles. This is all about a firm foundation. Creating a firm foundation. Having something solid to build on. What's this Page of Coins about here in the advice? 4 Swords. 3 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. You can't grow back from the heartbreak, the pain that somebody caused you. The heartbreak, you can't, and I love this 3 of Swords. Well, not that I love any 3 of Swords, but if you can see, her heart has been sewn together numerous times and is being pulled by these strings in a bunch of different directions, like trying to rip it back open, which is why you need that 4 of Swords. That 4 of Swords. You got to take a break. You got to take a break from focusing on the pain, focusing on because that's keeping you from building, not to take a political quote, building back better. Bouncing back, coming back from this, because you're still holding on to it. Like it just like that song, it seemed like no matter, as much as this person hurt me, I just keep holding on. I just keep trying to make it work. I just keep trying because I do love them. But you have to love yourself more. Okay? With this 3 of Pentacles here, family, friends, work with other people to help you build a foundation for yourself, because you can't, if your world is out of balance, like with this Justice card, if your world is out of balance, how can you build a firm foundation for yourself to rebuild? You can't. You have to take a break from focusing on the heartache, focusing on what somebody did to you, because all that's doing is ripping your heart back open. So take that how it resonates. Let's go ahead and go through all 12 zodiac signs and see what each sign you might be dealing with wants to tell you. Okay, I've already shuffled these, so. Leo, if you are dealing with an Aries, I am scared to commit to you. I need my freedom now. I love you unconditionally. Really? Apparently there are conditions if they're scared to commit to you. That doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like they love you. They're one of these, I love you, but I don't want to be tied down. I love you, but I don't want to be tied down. I love you, but, I need to be free. I need to go date other people. That kind of energy. If you are dealing with a Taurus, I know you deserve more than I can give you at the moment. Fighting out the truth crushed me. Weird message from that one. I feel like this Taurus thinks something, or is thinking in a way that they think you did something, but you didn't. They just think that because they feel like they're not good enough. Okay? That's weird. If you are dealing with a Gemini, I am sorry I didn't know how to love you. I remember every detail of that day. Okay. So the Gemini, again, I'm feeling a lot of people feel like they just aren't good enough for you, but you live in their memory. If you are dealing with a Cancer, I've never felt anything like this before. You speak to me through music. Okay, so the Cancer is smitten. Smitten just jumped in my head. Smitten in a way that they might feel, which is funny because the Cancer reading was feeling a very, this feels too good to be true, even though it's real type energy. So you might be dealing with a Cancer. They everywhere they go, they think of you. Song lyrics. If you're dealing with another Leo, you are so beautiful to me. I look for you everywhere. So the Leo, even though you're in separation, they keep an eye out for you. They find you very attractive. If you are dealing with a Virgo, I hope you can forgive me. I don't react when people mention you. Okay, so the Virgo is pretending to not care, but at the same time, they do care, just to make sure that you don't hold anything against them. If you're dealing with a Libra, I've been trying to forget about you, but I can't. You were the best thing in my life. Okay, so the Libra can't seem to forget you. Doesn't want to forget you. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, I can't stop thinking about you. I hide behind material things. Okay, the Scorpio, you're on their mind a lot, but they care more about what people think of them. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I may be running but my soul wants you only. I lost myself for a little while. Okay. So I'm getting very much, what did I say this was? Sagittarius? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting from the Saggy is they liked you so much or fell for you so hard that it scared them, and they were not in control of their feelings, so they ran. Okay. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, no one is ever going to replace how I feel about you. You and I were too young. Okay, so the Capricorn thinks that maybe things were rushed a little too much, too quickly. But they can't change, nobody compares to you is what I'm feeling. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I'm focusing on myself right now. I am afraid to contact you. They're afraid of being rejected, I feel. If you're dealing with a Pisces, everything reminds me of you. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. So the Pisces is getting signs everywhere they look about you, and they want to come clean on how they feel about you. So take that how it resonates. If it does, do me a big favor. Click on that like button. If you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.